and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Siakam. TJ McConnell is out there with Nembhard. Then there's Shepard, and it's Zubac in at the center. And for the Bucks, Turner is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Rollins in at the point guard. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Rollins against McConnell. Now Nembhard, and the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Rollins against McConnell. Harris inside, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Clock at 6. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Huff. Here's McConnell. From outside the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Portis. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Jackson passes to Siakam. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Porter kicks to Kuzma. Anthony down low, guarded by Jackson. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Jackson. Harris is checked in for Kevin Porter. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. Zubac is checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Jackson. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Harris outside. Here's Rollins. 1 second left, and the jumper falls for him.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Pacers, 2.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And over to you, big fella. Your thoughts on the Pacers' first half?
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside, make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table down there.
And that does it for our...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We've got T.J. McConnell. Siakam is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Shepard, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Pass to Rollins. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down low. Here's Harris. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Rollins against McConnell. Back to Siakam. Shoots over Kuzma. The 10-footer finds the target. Siakam's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pacers lead by 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
4.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. A 2-point game. Gary Trent is out there with Portis. And it's Green. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Porter in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The drive by Jackson. Here's Walker. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Porter looking it over. Outside Portis. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Substitution on the court.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers, TJ McConnell, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 4. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Harris passes to Kuzma. Oh, good on the triple. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Rollo, second personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Taking 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Trifecta!
Timeout charge to the Pacers. Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee, for your forward court.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Gary Harris, first personal foul. 14 foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Indiana, Andrew Nembhard.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but